for those of you who are going to watch this video in the future, I just got about 3 minutes into my spiel of starting this off and realized that I had changed what microphone I use. And yeah, I fucked that up. So I went through a pretty decent spiel and didn't realize that nobody could hear me because nobody was here to tell me, and so here I am looking stupid. Hope everybody's having a great day. The spiel I was going over is pretty simple. Right now I'm going to do a Colorado tutorial for Fishing Planet. And I went through a whole spiel about how I miss my beard and how we should have a moment of silence. I have my own moment of silence for it, but the beard is gone, and it'll come back eventually. You know, hair grows, shit like that. Now I have to re-enter all this shit. I'm sure Anthony's in here. I saw RJ in here, and yeah, we're gonna have a good about an hour of live streaming here, boys. So give me just a sec to re-enter all the shit that I had already entered. I feel like an idiot for that. Can you guys hear me a little better this stream? I'm hoping it's I know I was getting some comments about my voice was pretty low. So I hope you guys can hear me a little bit better this time, which is one of the reasons I switched microphones. 103 degrees. Anthony has the flu, everybody. That's not fucking good. I hope you get over that shit. So back to what I was getting at a minute ago. So today I'm going to be doing, I got about an hour to stream. I figured this would be a good time to run through a tutorial because I haven't done one of those in a hot minute. This is going to be a tutorial on the 3 types of fish that you will catch in Rocky Lake, Colorado. I'm doing Rocky Lake because I'm going to Colorado this weekend on vacation, and yeah, so this is a tribute to my own vacation. So I'm going to close my camera out so you guys can see the gear that I'm running. We can go over that in depth a little bit. So running trout, you're going to want to be going to a lot lighter gear. So I'm running an Aurora 8.2 Sport, and you can see it takes pretty light line, you know, 3 to 10. I think I'm running 6 or 8 pound fucking fluorocarbon. I'm running fluorocarbon for a very specific reason as well. Lure weights are going to be pretty low. As you can see right now, I'm using a 1/4 ounce spoon, which is in the window there that I need. This is a light power rod. You don't need anything heavy. Medium's about as heavy as you should go, but you really shouldn't even need that. So that's what I'm getting at here. It's 8.8 pounds, so I think I am running 8 pound fluorocarbon. Fluorocarbon sinks, which is why I use it for most of these sinking rigs. If I was running topwater or something, I'd want mono or braid. But you guys get the point. Keep it light, keep it simple. As far as lures go, spoons and spinners are going to be your best fucking friends, right? So 1/4 ounce spoons and the 1/2 ounce spoons I think work the best, but you have to go to a little bit heavier tackle, and they're harder to hook up. Your hookup ratio is not going to, the bigger you go, the worse the hookup ratio is going to be. So sticking to these 1/4 ouncers, you know, 1 ounce and 2 ounce, that's going to be where it's at. These medium spoons and the narrow spoons are what you want to stick with, 1 aught and 2 aught. But also your nano spinners, if you have one that's big enough to throw, that works out great. Also 1/8 ounce spinners with the 1 aught hooks. So really 1 aught hooks in that light category of, like, you know, 1/16 ounce is getting a little too low, but like 1/8 ounce to 1/2 ounce is where you want to stay. You don't want to get too fucking crazy on the bigness, and none of this shit's really matter. And just to go ahead and dispel this immediately, I hate fishing for the trout here with live bait, so I never fucking do it. It doesn't seem to be very effective, and it's just a pain in the ass, right? So just to give you guys a rundown on how these fish look in a fish keep, as far as size and shit go. You can also catch them on these, by the way, 1-inch grubs and little shad and stuff like that. The 3 fish you're going to catch here are your cutthroat trout, your Colorado golden trout, and your rainbow trout. The money you make off these things is retarded. They are a very worth it fish, but a very they take a while to fucking fill up a keep net. You know, I'm running a 220 pound keep net. It takes me a hot minute to fill these fucking things up. But as you can see, I've already made $2,244, and Colorado is fairly cheap to go to. I think it's like $2,500. So I've almost broke even, and I've barely covered a tenth of my fucking my keep net. As you can see, like a normal size cutthroat trout's $150, and it's only 2 pounds. So the pound to dollar ratio is just stupid here, right? And this is pretty much the only setup I'm gonna use. As far as running like bobber setups, I never do it here. Once again, see, I tried it right here, and the bite just sucks on them. Crankbaits don't really fucking work here. And we can go over what kind of lures these guys like, just because I don't even feel like fucking with the preferred baits. So Nair spoons, nano spoons, spinners, nano spinners, shads, grubs, and worms. You can catch them on the grubs and the shads. It's not as good, I feel, as the spoons. And it's pretty much the same for all three types of trout. So there's your overview spiel of the three types of fish we'll catch here. Now, as far as time goes, recently, since night fishing has become a thing, it seems like goddamn near every fucking fish bites better at night. So find your bite times at night. Even right now, I'm in a pretty shitty bite time at night, and I'm just not catching. Well, I am catching a shitload, so it's still pulling in tons of fish. Just find your nighttime hype. I'll usually start at about 7 because the afternoon hype's pretty good, and you can just roll through to the daytime. This would probably be a decent night to fish at night, and these 2 days are pretty much the same. So let me get my camera back on here. The place on the map where I like to go fishing is Fantastic Fishing. I do know guys who go to Trout Galore and they catch fish just fine over there, but I do catch more over here at Fantastic Fishing, the spot on the right. So we'll go ahead and go in there, and I'll show you casting, retrieve methods, all that fun shit. So, oh, look at that, we got people fishing here. So the best way I can describe this to you is everybody can see this little cut back here, right? This is the ideal location to catch most of your trout. But you also have these trees, right? So you have 4 trees lined up. So we'll go 1. I'll mark them with the rod tip as best. Well, I'll mark them with the lure. 1, 2, this little short guy, 3, and 4. So if you look at the 2 tall trees, there's going to be 1 shorter one right here. That is another good area to cast out. You just max cast as far as you can across the lake. I have caught fish casting to this taller tree here as well, and that grass bank. But as far as most people are concerned, right here, all the way up in the corner, and tree number 4 from the left, those are going to be your Mac Daddy spots, right? So we'll go ahead and cast, give it 2 casts and see if we can't pull something in there. As far as retrieval methods go, find a lure that sinks quick enough, but not too quickly, obviously. So if I was running a 3/8 ounce medium spoon right now, that would probably be better. But it's just a stop and go. 1, 2, stop, 1, 2, stop, 1, 2, stop. So, and there you go, we got a fish on. So that method right there is really, that's the only way I catch trout here. I know people who do lift and drop, and people who do, oh shit, what is it? Twitching. Twitching is another way people catch trout here. Rainbow trout and golden trout are what you really want to go for, but you're going to catch a lot more cutthroat trout. Yes, I am reading messages, Anthony. I'm sorry, I've been talking pretty heavily over the past couple minutes. Oh, you live in Colorado? Where you live at in Colorado, man? So I'll see if I can catch another fish on this spot, and then I'll move over to the next tree. So the goal for me is to keep the bait, the lure, as close to the middle of that this is a pretty good one, of that indicator as I can, right? I want to keep it in the middle. I don't want to be on the fucking ground or on the bottom, and I don't want to be, you know, fishing this thing like a damn topwater bait. Oh, nice. Started a YouTube Fishing Planet channel. That's pretty cool, man. I promise you, it can work out a little bit. I mean, I have fun on here. 10 subs. We just started it, man. Shit, I've been on YouTube since like 2012. This looks like a rainbow, maybe. Yep, so a 2.3 pound rainbow trout is $177. So just keep that shit in mind. So we'll go over to the tree, get my max cast for right there on it, and hook it out there. Now if I don't get 3 bubbles, I don't really care. As long as I keep the lure in the middle of my my indicator. And I do fish it a little bit slower than some people. Probably another youngie here. Damn, give me some tension, bro. I dip Copenhagen wintergreen. Doing the beta for Fishing Planet. Cool, man. Hey, another young rainbow. And you can just fucking keep doing this, and it's just such a money farm, especially for the lower level guys, because it doesn't take heavy gear. It doesn't take particularly good gear. All you need is a fucking rainbow spinner or a spoon or whatever, you know, something with a 1/0 hook, and you can come out here and catch fish and fucking slay, and you can make a fuckload of money. Now usually about 70 feet, if I haven't caught anything, I'll bring it back in. Sometimes I'll bring it up to 60. There's a fish running with it. That is one thing you run into on here a lot in Colorado, trying to catch these trout, is the hookup ratio is not as good as it is with other fish. So just be ready for that. You know, for you to see your line darting across the lake, and you fucking, you know, go to set the hook, and it's just empty. Like you have nothing. That happens quite often. It looks like some of these guys are bobber fishing, or at least this guy is. And I'll try some bobber fishing. I've tried a pretty fair amount of it, but it's just never been as productive as throwing the spoon. So I try to stay away from it. There's a fish. My girlfriend just did something really good at work. Be interesting when I finally get to go back to work. So we'll try a bobber setup here. We'll put a 1/0 hook on there because that's what I've been catching them on. And so if we get back to our fish species readout here, for some reason cutthroat trout like marshmallows, which is fucking weird to me. Rainbows like flies, mayflies, grasshoppers, natural eggs, and artificial salmon eggs. So out of all that, I know I have mayflies because they're fucking right there. I got grasshoppers. Small minnows might work. We'll throw a small. Well, shit. God damn it. Okay, we'll throw a chubby on there then. How about that? We'll hook a chubby. We'll see if we can't get something. I'm going to fish at 20 inches just because I know it's probably about 40 inches deep back there. And we'll try for like 2 or 3 minutes. We'll see if I get a bite. I don't know. I never have good luck on the fucking the bobber fishing, so I just stay away from it. Maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. That's a probability. That's a fucking likely probability. Oh, fuck. See, it's just never been very effective for me. And maybe I'm just doing it wrong. But just nothing has ever been as effective as the spoons. I just want to save you guys the fucking heartache of it. Nothing works as good as the medium spoon, except the spinner. The 1/8 ounce and 1/4 ounce rainbow spinners are very effective as well. There's a fish. California sturgeon fishing? I don't think I've ever done sturgeon fishing. Well, I think I have, but I haven't done it in a very long time. And also, like if I went to San Joaquin and tried to sturgeon fish right now, I would be fucking lost. I'd have no clue what I was doing. Have we? Did I forget about it that quickly? Oh, those sturgeon, the night sturgeon. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah. Yep, I fucking remember now. Had a bite there. There we go, got one on. Little fella. Do a white bass. Definitely don't target the fucking white bass. Don't try and catch them because they're not fucking worth shit. Just trying to catch up to 40 pounds. And I'm going to have to stop the live stream very, very fucking soon. Because I actually have shit to do. Because we're leaving for Colorado tomorrow. So, I do have a little bit on my plate that I have to knock out. Oh shit, I had a little bite there. Oh, sweet. Somebody just got a trophy. There's a fish. Is that a golden? Nah, I don't think it is. Nope, just another rainbow, which I ain't mad about at all. Oh, I can definitely tell it's not the prime hour of fishing right now. Anthony, I'm going to like some concerts and shit, doing a lot of hiking and stuff. But I hate to cut the live stream so short, guys. I just wanted to come in and do a quick video, just to let you guys know I'm still alive, still kicking, I'm still around, and I gotta get out of here. I got shit I gotta do to get ready for this trip tomorrow. So I'm gonna go. But I hope all of you guys learned a little something at least, and I talked through a broad range of shit. But if you have any specific questions, leave them down in the comment section, and I'll get to them as quickly as I possibly can. I'm gonna get out of here and go take care of some shit from my old lady, get my dog ready to be transported back to my old man, and I will see you guys later. Have fun. Be safe. Stay in school.